the Woven Almanac Crafty Podcast. It's episode 14 and it's been a while, guys. I'll just explain. As I'm filming this, we're in the middle of a heat wave here in the Netherlands. So I've got the back door open, there's a fan on in the lounge, so we have an open plan house. So it might be a bit loud, a bit noisy, but we'll just soldier on. Maybe you can turn me up. I live quite close to the Amsterdam airport, Schiphol, and yeah, it's holiday season, so there's also a lot of planes going overhead. But anyway, we'll muddle through. If it's your first time stopping by the channel, thank you so much. I'm an avid all-round crafter, and if you want to follow me on other social media channels, you can find me with at Dawn's Days on Instagram. I also have a vlog channel here on YouTube, which is also Dawn's Days, and I host a really lovely small community group on Facebook called Crafty World 1. So if you want to check out any of those other channels, and I'll put links below in the description box for everything I speak about. There's a plane, and timestamps, because I break down, my format is I talk about different crafts in blocks. So if you want to, if you know one craft's not your thing, you can fast forward or rewind. So yeah, that's the formalities over. I hope you're all well. So this episode, I'm going to start. I've started doing this for I don't know, a few episodes now, because I have the vlog channel. I've not been talking about, you know, what I get up to in life, general, in the podcast, but not everybody watches vlogs. So I've started doing a life update at the beginning of the vlog, just so you can get to know me a bit better and yeah, find out what's been going on. Also got some knitting to share with you. I've got some crochet, sorry, I've got some juice as well. It's very warm today, it's midday. I probably chose the hottest time of the day to come and chat with you, but sorry about that. I'll be slurping on my juice. I've got some crochet to talk about. I've got a little bit of painting, a very, very old craft that I used to do a long, long time ago. And then also, I've got some incoming. And then also in episode 13, I hosted a giveaway for 1,000 subscribers. So there's quite a few new people to the channel, and you've said hello, some of you in the comments, and you've also let me know if you've come from other crafty channels. So welcome. It's really great to have you all here with me. So I think well, I'll start off with a life update. So is the camera wonky? That's not a life update. I think it was a bit. Anyway, spot the difference. Yes, I've had my hair cut. It's actually grown a lot since I had it done, because, you know, I think that it's been 6 or 7 weeks, maybe 8 weeks since I last came on the podcast and spoke to you. Yes, with my job, I was going to Tanzania for a week, which is in Africa. And I knew it would be warm over there, and my hair had got really, really long, and my hairdresser I was using had left, and then the salon was on vacation, so I took a chance and I went to a new hairdresser, and they made a right mess of my hair. I showed a picture. I wanted like this sort of concaved bob, and then at the back she literally did like this. It looked like a reverse Jim Carrey from Dumb and Dumber. It was terrible, and I tried to live with it for a week, see if I could try and style it out. No. So 1 week before I went on my work trip, I went to another hairdresser, and she had to cut it really short because it was such a mess. All the hairdressers were stood around my hair like, what happened? So I found a brilliant new hairdresser. I've been twice now to her, and I'm due back again next week as I'm filming this for a good haircut, because it's grown a lot. It was really, I think it's grown well over an inch, and at the back, I don't know if you can see, it was really short. I mean, she even used the clippers on it. So I must say, in this heat, really happy with it. It's just long, I can get a stubby ponytail in it so I can tie it back. So yeah, spot the difference. I've got much shorter hair. So Tanzania, I was there with work. I did manage to film some nice things. I went on safari and did a little bit of filming. We were in Arusha, which is one of the cities in Tanzania. So if you want to check out my safari, it was amazing. We went to the Ngorongoro crater, which is actually a caldera. Who knew? And I filmed some amazing footage of the safari in there. Seriously, it was mind-blowing. It was an amazing trip and a really successful work trip too. So what else have I been up to? So I had a hair disaster, fixed the hair, went to Tanzania. We're in a crazy heat wave here. I think a lot of places in Europe are also experiencing a crazy heat wave. When I got back from Tanzania, I've spoke about this in the vlog several times, our old faithful car that we'd had for 15 years was it was becoming a money pit, you know, it was starting to cost us money to put right and things were breaking. Lawrence picked me up from the airport. Lawrence is my partner, if you didn't know. And he announced that the engine light had come on and it was like, okay, this was the final straw. So we went shopping and we bought a new car. So we've got a lovely, it's a new to us, but a second-hand car, a Nissan Qashqai. So I also vlogged a little bit about that. If you want to go and check out that channel, super happy with it. And it will save us a lot of money in the long run. So yeah, that's my life updates, what I've been up to in a very small nutshell. Sorry, I needed a slurp. In case you're wondering, I get the paper straws, I really, really do. I don't like the metal straws. I found these plastic straws in a shop in the Netherlands called The Normal. And they're fully recyclable, they're plastic, but they're reusable. We got a little brush with it. And they're great, they're super sturdy. I mean, look, I'm struggling to bend that. So, yeah. Carbon footprint's okay. And I've got straws that won't disintegrate after 2 slurps. I'm waffling now, sorry. Anyway, let's dive into the knitting. So in the last episode, I announced my plans to knit the ranunculus and I was so excited. And I was going to use Advent minis that I'd gathered over the years. And I actually inspired Alex from my yarn corner, who has knitted too since then. And I cast it on. I found a great channel on YouTube. I can't remember the name of it now. If you remember, I'll put a link below if you're interested in knitting the ranunculus. And this lady, she literally walks you through every section of the pattern. It's seriously, she's amazing. I was doing really well. Had some troubles casting it on because I did a double loop cast on, I think it was called. And I have it here somewhere. What did I do with it? Bear with me. Sorry, if you could see what's around you, you'll see the mess it's in. This is in one of my dodgy bags. So I cast it on. Really, really enjoyed it. I won't give too much away because it is a paid pattern. Did the German short rows. Really liking the effect of the yarn, how it was working up. I thought, oh, it's going to be a lovely, like a nice open, loose, light knit. Put it to one side, went to Tanzania, came back. I was sick for 2 weeks. I won't go into too many details, but let's say I had stomach issues. And then when I eventually got around to picking it up again, I'd completely lost the plot. So I've kept it to show you how it was working up. If you wanted to do, this is actually this is Alex's sock yarn, 4-ply. I think it's 75% merino, 25% polyamide or nylon. And so it's working up lovely. Oh, it matches my nails. And so I thought, well, I'm not going to frog it because I really need to start from the beginning because I just completely... There's a fair bit of... It's not a complicated pattern, but you need to concentrate. So, and I'm sure I could do the... this is the neck. I'm sure I could do a neater job on that. So anyway, I've saved it to show you. I'm definitely going to crack on with this because I really, really, once I'd got into it, I was really liking it. And it did work up quite quickly. You can see I just started getting onto the yoke and then I lost my stitch counts, and so I thought, you know what, I'm going to frog it. I'm knitting mine on the Knit Pro Zing interchangeables. I'm not that happy with these. I think these are a 6mm. I could do with them being a bit sharper, if I'm honest with you. But anyway, that's what I've got in my stash. So I thought I'd just update you. I'm going to frog this, and I'm going to start again when I'm feeling like, you know, this heat, I just can't concentrate. I'm trying to find smaller, you know, projects that are not sort of too taxing on the mind. I'm sure many of you are having the same problem at the moment. But anyway, that's how I fared with the ranunculus. If you want to see a finished one, go check out Alex, because she's got two. Also, I shared with you, was it the Serenity sock pattern that I'd cast on for the Ukraine? I forget it was a sock along that Jeanette, Karen and Alex were hosting for the Ukraine in conjunction with the Eurovision Song Contest. Anyway, I cast them on. The pattern said DPNs, and I was like, I can make them work on Magic Loop. I really can't get to grips with DPNs. And it just, I didn't get anywhere with it, so I frogged it. However, I did fancy casting on another pair of socks, so I'm just doing a plain old pair of vanilla. But I did show you this yarn. I've lost the ball band, unfortunately. I did make a note of it. This is Regia. It's a 4-ply sock yarn, and this colourway is Aquarium. And if you're interested, the colour number is 01183. So I've literally just turned the heel. I'm just on for the gusset now. So, but I thought, well, I'll show you how it's working up, because it's lovely, and it really does remind me of Finding Nemo. Isn't that lovely? So if you did see me in the show you in the incoming this yarn, now you can see what it looks like. So again, very sort of, you know, easy breezy patterns, plain vanilla. My go-to is 2x2 rib. It's what do they call the heel flap and gusset. So, and these are also on the Knit Pro Zings, although I do like to use the Chai-Goo for sock knitting. I don't know why I picked these up. I think the Serenity socks might have been on the Chai-Goo, actually, thinking about it. But anyway, so I have a half a sock. Yeah, a half a sock on the needles. So it's a little bit thin on the ground, but I have got some finished stuff to show you, albeit small. So sticking with the knitting, many of you will know I absolutely love the Year of Dishcloths that Ghislaine from the Kitchen Sink Shop does. It's you get a free pattern if you sign up to a newsletter every month, and I've knit everyone. I've been doing them for about 3 years now. This year she's also doing a free like a baking recipe, which is really fun. I've not baked any of them yet, but I've got them, you know. I'm saving all the recipes. So I hadn't yet cast this on, but this was the May dishcloth, which was called Date Squares. So I did mine in Katona, Scapier's Katona. I don't know if you can see, I don't know if it's upside down or not, but you can see these are like little dates, and then there was a recipe for something with dates in it. So I did finish the dishcloth. Really cute pattern, and again, learning things all the time. That was Will, he's just come down. My two sons, Josh and William. So William's the youngest, he's 16. If you watch the vlog, you'll know William. And Joshua is not my imaginary son. He does exist, but he's never in the vlog. Anyway, May's dishcloth, finished, hurrah. And then I did cast on, I can't remember if I've shown you this in the incoming. I bought this really, you know, inexpensive, like a DK cotton yarn from, we've got a budget store in the Netherlands called The Action. And I bought this really nice, like this turquoise, you know, greeny, pinky blues. And you can see, this is the DK. You can see the size difference. I'll just show you with the May one. It does work up, and I've not blocked this. This is blocked and this isn't blocked. So the DK does work up a little bit bigger than the Katona. I mean, when this is blocked, this will be much bigger. But this one, this is the June one. This is called Energy Bar. Isn't that lovely? And I tell you what, this yarn is really, really nice. It was a little bit harder on the wrist, I must admit. But I finished it. So there you go. I did manage to finish them within 2 dishcloths. Did you hear that? I hope you did. That's my imaginary son Joshua. He's gone in the garden. Both the boys have woke up literally as I've just started filming. Anyway, yeah, the other thing that did I show you this? I think I might have done. I bought this from budgetyarn.com, this chunky acrylic, and I was wondering what to make with it. Anyway, I've downloaded the pattern, another Ashley Lillis pattern. I'm a fan of her patterns. They're so well written, and she does loads of free ones. So I've yet to start it, but if you're interested, it's the Simply Everyday Eyelet cardigan. Sorry, that's my juice. I'll try and put a picture of it in here. So when I'm feeling a bit cooler, you know, knitting and crochet, don't sort of go with, you know, fingers, end up with fat fingers and sweaty hands. So that's what I'm hoping to cast on, as well as a new ranunculus. So I think that was everything on the knitting front. Right, crochet. I haven't done any crochet. However, I'm going to do an Ellie, who's Craft House Magic, and do a blast from the past, because I've got 2 items that I made for myself years ago, and I'm pretty sure one of them I've never shown on any of the podcasts, because I also hosted another. The first podcast was on the Dawn Stage channel, which is the Craft Workshop podcast. If you want to go and watch those back editions, there'll be links below. So I thought I'd show you this, because I'm going out this evening. I'm going to wear this. This is a throw that like a beach wrap, I would say, that I made myself. I don't know if I'm going to be able to put this on and show you. Let's scoot you back a bit and see. Ooh. I probably shot my head off, but anyway, I'll just show you. This is from cotton. It's not mercerized, so it's quite a matte finish. Watch, don't catch my bracelets in it. Yeah, so here we go. So I made this like a throw, like a cardigan. Sorry, I'm not long enough. It's just to my knees, and then it's got like a slit either side in it. But the way I stitched it together, it's like a waterfall effect. If I can figure it out, I'll try and take a photo of me stood full length, but don't hold your breath on that. But I thought I'd show you, because so I made this up. All I did was I crocheted one big panel, you can see on the back, and then 2 panels, and then I joined the shoulders, and then I seamed the sides, and then all the edges, you can see the front here, I just finished off. I'm looking at it, I think I finished it off with maybe a double, US trims, a double crochet stitch, and then a single, I think. And it's really, really nice, and it's just, you can wear it on the beach or you can wear it dressed up. So I thought I would show that to you. It's not a pattern, as I said, however, and it's really, really old, so I don't even remember where I got the stitch from. However, I have found a stitch similar to it, because I do remember, sorry, jigging around, and it's a bit hot for that. I do remember it was called a strawberry stitch, and I'll show you why. Let's find one. I should hold something up against it, really. But if so, can you see? These are like little strawberries clusters, and you can get a better idea like that. You see? See, they're supposed to be strawberries. So I found something similar, but I made this years and years ago. So the nearest I could get to it was, and I'll put a link below, was a tutorial by Crochet World Creations. So she's got a strawberry stitch. So all I did was I just kept crocheting till I liked the width of the front panel. So that's the front panel, how many strawberries are in it, so you can get an idea. 1, 2, 3. Oh, sorry, something just popped up on the phone. Let me count this for you in case you want to make it yourself. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Sorry, there's a repeat and I'm counting one strawberry. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So one side panel is 6 of these strawberries. And I'm like an UK 16 to 18. And then and then you just double it for the back panel. So I really love this throw. And as I said, I used unmercerized cotton, so it's very matte. It's just found an end. I've been wearing this for years. And it's lovely. You can take it on holiday with you, and it's just nice for, you know, for like a cooler evening, or you want your arms a bit more covered up. So I thought I'd show that with you, because if you're in Europe and it's summertime at the moment, happy solstice, by the way. So this is a great idea. And if you don't want to do this strawberry stitch, you can just, any lacy motif, a shawl, and then you just make 3 panels and stitch them together, and then you get yourself, and you can do it short, long, to the ground if you wanted. So I thought I'd share that one with you. And then the other thing, also a throwback, which I made years ago. Now I don't even recall. It was definitely on YouTube, but I don't even recall who I would have followed, because it's that old. And again, I've not even bothered weaving ends in. How lazy of me. But I made this really nice hexagon cardigan. So I'll just put you up a bit again. Oh, it's a bit energetic today, isn't it? So yeah, this is basically 2 hexagons that I don't know if you can see better on the back. And then I do remember I just found a hexagon cardigan pattern on YouTube, and then all I did, I just added my own. I mean, if you're an experienced crocheter, you know, I just added my own little ruffles on the end, and then on the sleeves I made like these bell sleeves kind of thing. But again, this is a great, I mean, if you wanted to, you could put like buttons on it, or you could put a little toggle. But this, I didn't want buttons on mine. Or you could even put like a little chain stitch and do a tie with it. But yeah, this is really, maybe if I lower you a bit, let's see. Should I just chop my head off? See, no, a bit lower. Bear with me. There you go, you can see that a bit better now. So yeah, this is just a hexagon cardigan, and it's literally, you know, you just make 2 hexagons and then join them. And yeah, if you can crochet, you can make this. It was super simple. I won't link a pattern below, because you know I've not. If I linked one, I wouldn't have followed that pattern. And this is like a garment. So whereas if I'll link the strawberry stitch, you know, the motif, just so you can get an idea of it. But I would really recommend these. Are great, and you could make them in any kind of yarn. I did mine. Oh, knocking the table. Sorry. I did mine in it's like a wool acrylic mix, and I think it was like a DK. It looks like, but it was like a 2-ply, so it's very open and fluffy. You can see, I think that's a triple crochet there. You can see how loose the stitching is. So I thought, well, you know, I've not done crochet since last episode, but I have got some oldies to share with you. So if you're, oh, it's so squidgy, this yarn. If you're looking for something like a nice autumnal knit or spring, I wouldn't wear this in summer because it is quite hot, unless it was like a summer's, you know, cool summer's evening. This, you know, a hexie cardigan, it's a great quick crochet. And you could also wear it in winter, you know, with like a sweater underneath it, or like a long sleeve t-shirt. You can see that's where I've seamed it. So I thought, you know what, these were two garments that, you know, I crocheted years ago. But, you know, if you're looking for something, a quick crochet, the strawberry stitch, that I do recall that took me some time, but I wasn't rushing. But the hexie cardigan it worked up super quick. So I have got some crochet, although it's a bit cheaty because I've not done them recently. But, you know, it's all about sharing and inspiring each other. And I thought, well, you know, these would be too good to share with you. And as I said, I'm wearing the white one this evening. I'm going out. If you watch the vlog, you'll know where I've been or going. Right. The other thing is, as I mentioned, the heat has just been unbearable, and I've really not been feeling motivated or in the mood to, you know, knit or crochet. So I was looking around. I was like, okay, what kind of craft would I like to do, or I've done in the past, that doesn't take a lot of effort, and it's not fiddly, and they work up quite quick. So, you know, when you see quick results, it motivates you, doesn't it? So I thought, do you know what, rock painting, I've not done that for years. So I had a really old kit that I've had for years, and I still had a couple of stones left in it. I'll show you the backs, because they're just like these smooth pebbles. And then all I've done is dotted, I painted the background. Let me move a bit closer to you so you can have a better look. Oh, better. So this one, I painted this in a nice, like a dark petrol metallic-y blue. Actually, I've not finished it yet. And then I just went round and round and round and round with dots. I do have dotting tools, but you can use the end of paintbrushes, cocktail sticks, you know, anything, an old pencil, a pen, and you just literally dip the nib or the end in a blob of acrylic, and you just keep going round and round and round and round in, you know, any kind of, is that catchy? Any kind of pattern you so fancy. So yeah, I did that one, and then this is a really simple one. This is my favourite. I love this one. So I've painted this in black, and then I've done it in this really nice gold acrylic. You see, I hope the camera's picking the shine upon that. It's really nice paint. And I suppose I could varnish them or even put clear resin on them, but, you know, it was just, I just needed something simple and quiet, you know, just that I didn't have to think about something. And, you know, this one took a little bit more concentration, you know, because there is kind of a pattern to it that I made up. But this one, you know, just, there was no rhyme or reason to it. I just kept blobbing and blobbing and blobbing. So if you're really looking for something, you know, to help you, you know, get back on your crafting journey, and, you know, that you don't have to think too much about, and then the only reason it takes a little bit longer is waiting for the paint to dry. So, you know, you can do one and then do another, and you don't even need these pebbles. I'm sure, I mean, if you live near a beach, not that I'm condoning going taking pebbles off a beach, you could buy these anywhere, these little smooth pebbles, but you could do them on anything. You could do this on like a tea light holder. A wooden spoon would look amazing, like an old chopping board you don't need anymore, you know, a vase, you know, even on paper. You know, I think that this for me was just really like, okay, I feel like I'm being creative, and I'm making progress and getting somewhere. So I'm definitely going to start doing more of these rock paintings. Oh, it's such a lovely. And then also, what was it quite a thing, and it's still a little bit popular in the Netherlands, is lucky stones. And people were painting their own lucky stones and then leaving them for people to find, and just to bring some joy. But then what a lot of people were doing were painting, or you can use like paint markers, their social media names, like their like a little Instagram picture and their name. So it's also, you know, an idea. Imagine if you're walking down the street, or you're in a forest or at the beach, and you just randomly find you know, a stone like that. This is the kind of thing you'd pick up and you'd keep for ages. You'd treasure it, wouldn't you? So anyway, hope it's inspired you. And if you're struggling, if you're in Europe with this heat at the moment, or if you're watching this in the future and it's hot where you are right now, you know, this is also a really nice, inexpensive craft. Find something with a relatively smooth surface, and just splodge some paint on it, and you get a really nice result. So yeah. Oh, and then the other thing, when we were clearing out the old car, I found, I don't even know where I bought this. I found this resin. You can see, oh, there's a price on it. I definitely didn't pay that. I think I got it from a charity shop. It's like a wood effect resin tea light holder, and I didn't like this. It looks cheap. So I thought, you know, well, it's been sat in the car for years. I forgot about it. So I'm painting that. So I'm going to gild in wax, and, you know, it's like a Celtic. So, you know, painting things, you know, like I've used fusion paint for this, but you can use Annie Sloan. Any kind of chalk paint pretty much sticks to every surface. And these small little makes, you know, you can have decoupage, or like paper napkins, glue them down. You know, I think they're just another alternative to crafting when you're just not feeling your crafting vibe at the moment. So yeah, that's what I've been doing to help motivate myself. And I must admit, the pebble painting really got me all fired up again. Right, I've got a little bit of incoming to share with you, and then I'll move on to the giveaway winners. So talking of the Ukraine, the sock along hosted by Jeanette, who's Crafty Clay's Creations, Alex, who's my Yarny Corner, and Karen, who's Stitches and Jack. So the three ladies got together, they pooled their resources and their skills, and they hosted a sock along, and they also, between the three of them, got together a sock kit. And apparently they sold out instantly. You know, they were hugely popular, rightly so, because they're stunning. And imagine, to my surprise, a package arrived in the post for me, and the three darlings gifted me one of the kits. Oh my gosh. And it was when I was in a really low crafting slump. It was when I was, you know, not feeling well after my trip. And so I thought, I've been holding on to it to show you. So this was the kit. This beautiful project bag that Jeanette sewn. And of course, the flower of the Ukraine is the sunflower. So, and Karen donated the fabric, and Jeanette made up all the bags, and then her husband Tim also made some things I'll show you, and Alex and Danny, they are hand dyers as well as being here on YouTube. They also dyed a beautiful sock set in the Ukraine colours. Isn't that lovely? And then they had motifs for it. Oh, this is hashtag UA and GB Eurovision Sal. So if you want to go on Instagram and check out what everybody made, they've just announced the winners, because they did, you know, they hosted a giveaway for that too. And they generated, it's over £300, and there's more coming in since. So, you know, what a fun thing that they did, but also an amazing cause. So well done, girls. So this is superwash merino, 75% and 25% nylon. And obviously it's 4-ply. So I've been saving it because I wanted to show you. So I've got the bag and the sock yarn. Oh, there's the other. I was looking for this ball of wool. This is the same brand as the Energy Bar dishcloth. Sorry, I've just jumped then. So put things away to keep them safe. So, and then Jeanette's lovely husband Tim made this was also, if you wanted to do have a nice little tag on your photos when you made your socks. So this lovely little wooden tag, and again, you know, with the theme, the sunflower theme running through it, and then these beautiful stitch markers. Aren't they lovely? I like that they're wooden as well. They've got like that nice rustic kind of charm to them. So I was not, I didn't expect for 1 minute, and nor would I be cheeky enough to assume and I didn't buy one because they literally sold out in minutes. So that they've thought to send me a kit. So if you're watching, ladies, oh, I'm still smiling all over from this. So now I've shown you, I can use them. Yeah, I'm going to think about what sock pattern I want to make with these. If you've got any suggestions, I fancy a lacy sock on magic loop. If anyone's got any suggestions for patterns, let me know in the description below, and I'll take a look at them. And then I have one more incoming. I have bought some other things, but they've not arrived yet. So anyway, in the last episode, I also shown you I'd made some socks with the Regia cotton sock yarn Tutti Frutti. I just finished the kiwi. I think I just finished them, and I'd previously made the watermelon colourway. And in true fashion, as we all do, I enabled the lovely Abby, who's Blue Heart Crochet here on YouTube, again link below, to go and purchase some of the yarn. And then Abby tagged me in her video where she'd blamed me for her buying yarn. Oops, sorry, not sorry. And she enabled me right back because she bought, was it dragon fruit she bought? Well, I haven't seen that one before, so it got me thinking I would like to buy some more of this yarn. So lo and behold, I've bought, and I don't recall seeing this one. It could have been out for a while. So I bought 2 balls. So this is the Tutti Frutti range. So this one is apples. How nice is that? Sorry, Josh has took a call. You could hear him in the background. And they've got deep voices, these boys, and they don't realise it. So anyway, this is the apples, and then if you're interested, the colour number is 02426. And the camera's picking that up. So that's the apple, and this is what it all will work up like. And then also, I do recall this was an original colourway. This is the strawberries. How beautiful is that? And I'd never knitted cotton socks before, and I thought it'd be a bit splitted the yarn, but it's not. It was a joy to knit with. So the strawberries is 02420. If I can enable you to go and buy some of this too. It actually feels lovely. Sometimes cotton can be a little bit coarse, but this is really, really soft. Let's see. Is it mixed? Oh, it's machine washable 40 degrees. I'm pretty sure it is 100% cotton. No, it's not. 72% cotton, 18% polyamide, and 10% polyester. Well, and that's giving it the softness and also the durability. Oh, the sun's just gone in. So here, I'll quickly show you how we get a good shot. If you can see. That's what they'll work up like. Isn't that lovely? So that's all my incoming. So now, drum roll, we can move on to the winners of the giveaway, the 1,000 subscriber giveaway. My gosh, I was blown away. So many of you entered, and I wish I had a pattern or a prize, or, you know, for all of you, but alas, I don't. However, some of this amazing crafting community have donated prizes, and I'm blown away. I did mention some of them in the last episode, but since then another lovely lady came on board. So I'll tell you what the prizes are, and then I'll announce, and then hopefully I can put on the screen who's won what. And I used commentpicker.com. To just randomly pick them, and then the entry was that you had to have the word giveaway in your comment. So okay, so the first we've got, so the amazing Ellie from Craft House Magic. She donated 3, I'm just trying to read my writing, 3 of her beautiful knitting patterns. Does she have crochet as well? I've knitted some of Ellie's patterns. They're so well written. And also, she also does like YouTube tutorials as well, which I find like really amazing. So I'm gonna call your names. I have codes from Ellie So if you want to contact me directly, my email address is below, dawn@dawnsdays, and then I will give you your code and you can go on her shop and choose what pattern you would like. And Ellie kindly gifted me a pattern too, which I'm still shopping for. Actually, she's got some amazing sock patterns. Maybe I could look at one of Ellie's patterns for my Ukraine sock yarn. So anyway, without further ado, I hope I'm pronouncing everything okay. What I did notice was the random comment picker, it didn't give me like the full name, because some of you have numbers after your name. So because I did double check a few of them, because I made sure that the word giveaway was in the comment. So maybe when you see your name on screen, hopefully you know it's you, because that's what the comment picker gave me. So anyway, without further ado, so you ladies, you've each won one of Ellie's from Craft House Magic's patterns. So we have Susan Disley, we have the lovely Soxy Nana Alice, who's also here on YouTube, link to her channel below, and we have Connie Grove. So well done, ladies, you get to shop for a lovely pattern from Ellie at Craft House Magic. So well done, you. The next we have a pattern. Actually, I've got it was on the side. I thought I'd pick it up and show you. One of the lovely Elise, who's Les Petits Saint Crochet, again here on YouTube, link to her channel below. And she, Elise has got quite an extensive range of patterns now that she's designed herself, and I thought I'd show you this. This was actually a pattern that I test crocheted for her, and this is also with knitting. So the little piggy is crocheted and then it's closed and knitted. So lovely Elise has also donated one of her patterns, amazingly well written. She literally holds your hand through every single step of the way, with photos, with videos. So the winner of Elise's pattern is Amanda McCoy. So well done. Amanda, if you can email me, and then we'll figure out how the best way to for you to choose your pattern and get it to you. So well done. And then we have, I have a photo here. I'll insert it here. Lovely Alex, who is my Yarny Corner, her and her partner Danny, they are hand dyers. You know I'm a huge fan of her yarn. So I'll put a picture here. This is what you've won. They've donated a skein of yarn, and Alex chose it because it reminded her of me when I go out sailing on our little motorboat. And if you watch the vlog, you'll have seen lots of footage of that over the years. So here is the yarn from Alex, and that's Picnic by the River. How beautiful is that? I was so touched when she explained why she chose that skein. So the winner of that is Sarah Jane Island. Well done, Sarah. So if you don't have Alex's contact info already, let me know, email me, and again we'll figure out how to get your skein to you. So well done. And then also, I don't have a picture of it, but again, if you know Jeanette, who's Crafted Clegs Creations, Jeanette makes the most amazing project bags. Amazing. I have quite a collection of Jeanette's bags, and they're all beautiful. So Jeanette has kindly donated one of her project bags. So the winner of that is lovely Maria Murphy. You've won a bag from Jeanette. So again, if you can email me, and then we'll figure out how to get you in contact and get your bag to you. So well done. And then lovely Garlane, you know, big fan of Garlane, as you know. I've also knitted Garlane socks. She's a prolific knitting pattern designer. Garlane has kindly donated 2 of her patterns. So the winner of the patterns, the first one is Noreen Lou. You've won a pattern from Garlane, and Jane Daniel, you've also won a pattern, Jane. So again, if you want to let me know, reach out to me with my email below, and again we'll figure out how to get your pattern or code, or you know, we'll figure that out. So well done, and a huge thanks to everybody who's donated. Amazing. And then also lovely Ali, who many of you will know is Little Drops of Wonderful, and she also has a vlog channel here on YouTube called This Little Wonderful Life. And many of you will know, as I'm filming this, Ali and her husband Dan and the girls are in the thick of a kitchen renovation. But she still finds time to join in and donate some prizes. So she's kindly donated 4 of her badges. Many of you will know that Ali has badges. I have her Little Drops of Wonderful badge. She's got lots of different badges, all great for your collection. And I love the badges. You can, you know, stick them on your project bags or on a, what do they call it? Begins with P. Penchant, is it? I forget the name. Like a little flag thing. Anyway, we all like a badge. Let's be clear about this. So, girls, you've each won one of Ali's badge that you can choose for yourself. Again, let me know. Reach out to me, and then we'll figure out how to get the badge to you. So the first one is Julie Mancius, is it? I think that's how I say your name, Julie. Julie Mancius. Judy S, you've won a badge. Knitted by Catherine, also you've won a badge. And Anne-Marie, I want to say Hunen, Groningen, I think that's a Dutch name. So you 4 ladies have all won a badge each of your choosing from lovely Ali. So well done. And again, reach out to me and we'll put you in touch. And then finally, 2 of you, I don't know if this is a prize or the runner-up, but I've also decided to give 2 prizes from myself. I haven't got them to show you because I need to make them. But I've got, I will give a project bag and a skein. So the winner of the project bag is Philippa Jamina 9665. So you've won the bag. Well done. I don't know if that's a booby prize or not. And the winner of the skein is Wendy Morris. So wow, I'm trying to work out, was there 14 prizes? My gosh, that was like huge. So yeah, I'm blown away. The support, the crafting community, you know, the ladies who've all, you know, kindly donated prizes, you know, huge thank you. And you know, when I started YouTube, you know, years ago, I did start 4 or 5 years ago now with vlogging, and you know, but I follow many of the crafting channels, and every one of them has always been so kind and supportive. And you know, even though my channel is, you know, it's still growing, it's very small, you know, we like to encourage each other and support each other. So, you know, the kindness that's been shown to me, and it's just been reflected in, you know, all these lovely, amazing, talented makers and designers, creators, you know, that they've all, you know, supported and donated. So a big thank you to all of you, and a huge thank you to everybody who entered. All your comments were just so lovely and so supportive, and you know, some of it was funny, and you know, really I appreciate everybody for entering. And you know, as I said earlier, if I could give every one of you a prize, I would. But you know, watch this space. Maybe in the future, if we get to 2,000 subs at some point, then you know, maybe we can host another giveaway. But for now, well done to all the winners, and thank you for everybody for entering. And you know, ladies who donated, thank you so much. Really, I'm truly blessed and humbled by all the support. So yeah, that's it for this episode. I hope you've enjoyed spending, I don't know, did we around an hour? I'll try to be quick-ish. And yeah, maybe only, you know, you've watched certain parts. So, and if you're watching this in the future, well, the giveaway is now well and truly over. But you know, stay tuned. If you haven't subscribed already, maybe you want to do so. And if you hit the notification bell every time I do upload a podcast, you'll be notified by the YouTube gods. And yeah, you know, if there's another giveaway on the horizon, then you'll be the first to know about it. So thanks again for joining me. I hope you're all well and safe. I hope you've been doing something nice and crafty while I've been on in the background waffling away. Let me know what you've been working on. And again, if you've got any recommendations, you know, share with each other. You know, I know some of you do read each other's comments, and feel free to chatter away. I like that when you all have little conversations in the comments box. It's really nice. And I think maybe if I've given myself a push in the right direction to start getting, you know, motivated to craft again, hopefully it won't be too long. Maybe in a month or a bit sooner, I'll be back to film another podcast. And if you don't want to wait that long, don't forget to tune into the vlog channel, and you can spend every Sunday morning with me. And I waffle about what I get up to in the week. Sometimes I go out exploring, we go on the boat, a smattering of crafting, always in the podcast, the vlog. So yeah, go and head over there if you've not had enough of me by now. Anyway, stay safe. I will see you in the very next podcast, and thanks for tuning in. Bye.